So pretty much for my whole life, I've been looking for watching wildlife, and snow leopard being the ultimate animal for me to see. And the ultimate behavior, really, of any animal is to see a mother, and the babies. So, as we saw this mother and two snow leopard cubs, truly, as I think back on it, it was only yesterday. I believe that it could be my most exciting and fascinating wildlife encounter in my entire life. So I just want to talk to Khenrab Phuntsag a little bit about snow leopard mothers and how they raise their cubs in such a tremendously harsh environment. So as I know, Khenrab, these cubs look like they're probably maybe almost 1 year old.
Yeah, it will nearly almost 1 year old cubs. It's from the cubs from the last year,
Huh?
because from the size and because we are quite looking at from the spotting scopes very clearly that they are still very young, and then they playing with mother.
Yeah.
So in reality, that it's a privilege to watching these kind of the moments, how they playing with mother, and then so it was yesterday. It was very good. Yes, very good moment to see. So in this harsh mountain, in harsh climate, it's a huge challenge for the snow leopard mothers to take care of, to raise their youngs, because like a wolf, the males not helping the females to raise the young.
Yeah.
That's the but instead of having this kind of the challenges, and she really take care of the youngs and raising them, and then let them to be independent in the future. So that's a huge challenge. Yes, we can if we put ourselves as the mother of a snow leopard, then we can realize how difficult it will be for the mother of a snow leopard to take care of the youngs, keeping themselves safe and then feeding them in the harsh conditions. So yeah, it's a huge challenge for the female snow leopards.
It seems like just a single adult male snow leopard even would have a heck of a time, a tremendous challenge to have to be able to hunt these blue sheep in such a rugged environment and there's no cover. So having to hide among the rocks, it's not like they can hide in the undergrowth or underbrush. They're having to sneak around. It just seems so difficult. You've got 10 or 12 animals, blue sheep with amazing vision, all looking at, there's always somebody looking somewhere to try to make sure that no snow leopard doesn't sneak up. So that seems very difficult. How in the heck can the mother snow leopard do that when she has to also take care of the cubs? I mean, either she has to leave the cubs unattended and maybe vulnerable, and make them stay, or else it seems like maybe the cubs would ruin the hunt. Is that true?
Yeah, sometimes sometimes the cubs are sort of nutty, then it's ruining the attempt of the hunting. But what we have, our past experience, that we have observed a couple of times, that how the mother is hunting the prey. So we realize that more often than we notice that they have a communication among them, so that more often we notice that cub stays in the one place, and then mother goes for the hunting, and then if it's success, it is very good for them. But if sometimes it's not success, the mother again come back to the same place where the cubs are hiding. So one moment I still remember that cubs it was only one single cubs with the mother, so that single cub even stayed at one place like 5 hours nearly, waiting for the mothers to go and hunt and come back. So mother at last she not get success, but still she come back again, and then they work together. So sometimes they communicate each other how to be cooperate mother to get success in it. But I think if even if it's snow leopard, it's not, if it's not a mother and male snow leopard, even they are independent and strong. But if they try maybe 10 times hunting, I think maybe 1 or 2 they will get success. So that hardship is the hunting for them.
Yeah, so how long do you think a snow leopard female can go missing hunts and not being able to kill a sheep before she cannot produce enough milk? I mean, can she go 1 week, 2 weeks? How long until she finally runs out of the resources or her fat reserves?
Yeah, that's very difficult to say, but I think maybe sometime they have to go for weeks without food. I think so, because when the hunting does not get, when they not get success in the hunting, they have to be, stay hunger for like weeks. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we haven't have seen it, that we don't have it exact data as that.
Sure.
But still, I think
Could be weeks. Wow.
could be weeks. Yes, yeah.
So you just have so much respect for such an amazing animal, not only just to be a snow leopard, but to be a mother, to have to hunt, to teach the cubs how to be snow leopards on their own, have to deal with these kittens that are constantly being naughty and playing around and maybe even annoying sometimes when she's just trying to rest. Yeah, so it's just to sit here, to sit there on that slope and look across and watch them be able to observe an afternoon in their life, to me was just a spiritual experience that I can't put into words. So once again, you guys, your team, just made it happen for us and made me so happy.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
Yeah, it's our pleasure that people keep coming to these places, and then people that's benefiting the communities, and then people all around who share this the ecosystem with these animals. So they're getting benefits, and people realizing the importance of these animals. So
Yeah.
people keep coming to these places is very important, and I really thank all of the people who comes here, to get the glimpse of these beautiful animals, and then appreciate this helping a lot in conservation effort. So thank you very much, and it's our always it will be our privilege for all of us that if in future if we will keep showing the people that how beautiful the snow leopards
अभी
and
मेरे
all
पास तो
animals
एक ही बच्चा है बस
are. We have a fewer animals, but still these animals are exotic and beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They're exotic, they're beautiful, and I think even more than that, I think that they really are, they embody the spirit and the soul and the character of the Himalayas.
Yes.
So without them, these mountains have lost their soul.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
They're keeping the balance in the food chain ecosystem
Yeah.
of this environment. So it's very important.
Right.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Yes.
Really appreciate it.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, you getting a Khenrab?
Yes, yes.